All right, today is oh crap, I forgot to. All right, today is October 3rd, 2024, and today I took three trades today. I forgot to update my back test sheet to go over. I forgot to do that. I usually do that first before I go into this. Um, so I'm gonna go over the three trades that I took. Um, the first two trade ended up break even. They did work out. The levels were good, but price pulled back and stopped me out before going higher. There were a few trades that I missed at the beginning. There were two trades that I missed at the beginning. Uh, Two were actually hard. Both of them. One was good. I missed that one. It was easy to take if I was aware of it. Um, One was hard to take, but it was at my level. It went perfectly to the tick to my level. Um, and then one at the end of the day, I saw it when I was coming back, but I didn't get a chance to really like look at to see how price derived to those levels that it was at. So I didn't get a chance to really fully understand it. So, but first, before I start this, I'm gonna go over my thing to figure out how I traded and where we are at a 30-minute level. Um, was it a 30-minute entry? Did I wait for a 5-minute volume, trend line, those type of stuff? And then did I exit at my 2 to 1 stop loss or adjusted stop loss? So um, this is the first trade. We can see I entered here. It came from a 30-minute level that I had still. Price gave the say so to go, breaking out of the level, pushed up. I moved my stop loss immediately to break even. Price came down, looked like it didn't want to fall, and then it took me out, and then eventually it went higher. So this one is an A, B. This one here. Did I mark this wrong? Today's the third, right? I've been marking these all wrong. Maybe this was the second. All right, so these are all third. So I was marking these all wrong since yesterday. No, these are all second. Sheesh. I gotta figure out what's going on with these. All right, so let's fix these here like that. Crap. Or is it this thing that changed it? Maybe it changed it when I pulled it down. See how 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's not what I want. It probably did that. Yes, replace. Yes, replace. So these are probably all first. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I took 7 trades. So this is probably first also. 1 minute. Let me just figure out what happened on the 7. I know I took 7 trades there yesterday because I remember recording that. I should have taken 4 trades, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're good to go. All right. So this is 10/03, 2024. One. All of these I took 1 contract each. Let's do that. So all right. So the first trade, 30-minute level. 30-minute level. Price pushed up, pushed down, stopped me out, break even. Price I believe worked out in favor. Um, but that's nor here nor there. I'll take a second trade here. Yeah, the price did work out at first. It stopped me out, came back up, was really playing around. So this was my first entry here. So it pushed up, came down, started chopping around, and then it pushed up. So I took a second try because we broke the angle, pushed up, and retested this block. I took a second try here while price was breaking out of this angle. price came up to VWAP and stopped. I said, okay, we're too far from my area. I already gave it two tries. We tried this block, and we're breaking out now. And I'm not gonna sit here and try to take it up here when my best thesis was down here. So that one was break even. Also, price did after price nicked me out. It gave two of these, so it's probably just going up sideways, like as you can see. So that one stopped me out. So that trade, I think that was like back here somewhere at 10. It looks cleaner on this chart versus the 1 minute chart. So this is it here on a 5 minute. This was at what time? This was happening. This was all happening at 11. It was happening at 11. Let's go to this one here. Happening at 11. Yeah, so there's basically this here. This back and forth nonsense that kept taking me out. Right, and then price came up, and then this is my third trade. I took here. I was a bit hesitant, I'm not gonna lie, because there was no volume here. But we came to my level of interest. We came up. It was 12:30. I said, well, it's 12:15, 12:30. Price is either going to drop, or it's gonna keep moving higher, or it's gonna come up to this order block, and then drop. So I took the chance of this trade. It started falling, held, and then it started falling rapidly. And my goal was to get out down here at 57.34. It seems like I took my first and only exit because I only took one contract here. A little bit above 2-1, but I was trying to aim for 4-1. And after my exit, price came all the way down, and then it started bouncing. Right, so entry was here. Like I said, I kind of hesitated a bit. Entry here. I moved my stop loss to break even as soon as I entered. Thankfully, price stayed above or below break even. Then it started dropping, and then I just waited to get to 2-1, and then as it started moving fast, I started moving it with manual stop loss. I didn't want to put my stop loss up here. I was just basically just keeping it tight because I didn't want price to find support here and it bounce up. Even though I had nothing here on the 5 minute. Look at the 5 minute. There's no buying until alright, until we get down to the actual this here. So there's no buying until we get to here. This is the only last buy candle that held us for a while, and then we broke it, and then I don't have any buy candles left, so I could have just rode this bad boy straight down, knowing that I didn't have any signs of buying left to really push price up. But I didn't want price to just decide to catch a bid somewhere and then move up. So but it's just something for me to make sense, to make more note of. So when I'm seeing this, what to look for. Because once we broke this buy candle that was holding us right here, like price was really holding us. This is the buy candle. We came back into it. We're trying to travel the whole buy, and then we broke it, and then after that it was just nothing to really look back on, and prices dropped. So once we broke that buy candle, it was a nice crescendo going down. Here it follows suit with NQ. NQ didn't have anything here, no buying to actually support a bounce, but it did have this buying down here, which was the last buy area that we did not clear, and that's where price bounced towards the end of the day. So those were my 3 trades that I took. The 2 trades that I missed, here we go, happened during news time. The first, both of them were actually can be seen on the 1 minute. Or there's another trade here. This trade here, I did put like a fake trade. But I think that one I would have been and I would have been stopped out of. It looks like I saw this. I said, "Oh, this looks like a good entry point." So I could have entered here, and if this moved up, I would have moved my stop loss to break even. I would have got poked out, again if I even tried, and then price went right at the end. So, and that's basically what was happening for the most part. Like price wanted to go, push back, poked out, right? Not I really don't like any of these, but that would have been a good trade for 19 points back to here. Would have a lot to fight because we have, would have to, would really just be fighting this, right? And then we have this to fight, and then this to fight. No, this one to fight right here, right? Where selling actually came from. So that would just be it. So which where we came up to. So yeah, being able to hold that to go up here, cool. Probably go down to the 1 minute to see what's going on here for entry, but I think this was the best entry. Price just was fighting God knows what. There's nothing here really to fight. All it is, there's no buy, there's no selling here. Selling doesn't come until up here, so that's to be the first exit area. And then we can fight the rest of these as we go, aiming for exiting right up here. Alright, because price was just selling off hard. So, but we did have strong selling right here. As you can see, price testing it. So that would have been a nice 2-to-1. Yeah. So that's one trade that was, I guess, missed. The other one was this one here, this nice drop down. We did have a quick retest and then continued lower. And then the other trade was, I think the other trade was right here. We had a sell-off, right? So let's go to the 1 minute to go over those two trades real quickly. And both of these actually came from zero print. So this one here I marked because at around 2 hours after the market closed, we had a hard zero print right here, and I marked it, and I was looking for price to come back up to this, closing the gap because this is settlement price. Price opened over here, so looking for price to close the gap, closing the zero print, and then dumping back down. So price dumped harshly. After touching that, it dropped 26 points, and I just said, whoop, I'm gonna invalidate this. This is news, by the way. News came out at 10, so this is like a little bit after news released, and then price came right back up right into this order block here, and then gave this very huge candle. I thought about entering, but I said I don't really want to have a 6-point stop loss. That's so far from my area of interest, which was over here, so I didn't take it. But price ended up dropping 24 points before reversing back up, and then before reaching my area of interest, which is down here, for 26 points. So this nice drop here would have been a good one, just getting out down here at the bottom for 19 points. For if I entered here, we have for 20 points, that would have been good. That would have been $100. So that was that trade. The other one was this one right here. We had also at 53, which is right about here, we had a zero print. I didn't see it. One of the person on Discord, he does a great job finding zero prints. Saw that one. I marked it late. I had a zero print up here at 58, but the 53 one, I missed that one. Price had a nice pullback right at news, created this zero print and sold off. So could have entered as price was moving with this one, or at the zero print, risking about risking about 2 points. This would have been too much, 7 points, and then price just drops down to the bottom for 12 points. So this would have been a nice quick scalp, risking 2 points, $10 to make 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to make 60 points, 60 bucks. So risking about 10 bucks to make 60 bucks is pretty damn good on my side of this thing here. At 2 points to make 60 points, that's like almost like still available. That's like a a lot to one. I can't think about it right now. A 10 to 1, I think. Or is it a 6 to 1? It's like a 6 to 1. 6 times 10. Now risking 2 points. What would that be? Risking 10 points to make 60. Yeah, it's like a 6 to 1. Because it's 2 points, so 2 points is 5. Yeah, that would have been a 6 to 1 trade. Alright, and I'd take that. That's a nice move right there. Because 5 times 12, yeah. And if you had two of them, that's 120. So risking 20 bucks actually. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, 20 bucks to make. Oh, that can be right. No, it's 10 bucks. Yeah, 10 bucks. So take out that 0. So 120. All right, that would have been a good trade right here, just to like even exit right there. So entry, boom, exit. I'd take that because that wouldn't be the exit. Exit would probably be right about here. Maybe even just be 7 points with 10 points. Still good. So this were the two trades. I missed this one here. Had a nice little pull. Price broke, dropped, came back, retested, dropped again. Was not expecting that. It was unknown. It was gonna happen that way. And then the trades that I took here, trying to go long, being stopped out, was the 11 one here. Right, we had a few setups, but it never came down to that. This one here came, and I think this one is the one that had volume. I think yeah, this one had volume at the area, and then we didn't have buying volume, but we did have a channel break that I was able to follow. Alright, but I kept getting stopped out each time we broke. Alright, so that's it for me for today. I think for this one I really needed the volume from the level to really have decided to enter those trades. I probably really needed the volume from the level to enter those trades. Like this one we have the volume, then we have the retest. This one I just entered even though there was no volume because we're 1230. And then we had volume here and volume on the 5 on the on NQ, but I had already entered the trade. So if I had entered here, I would have been set also. If I entered here at 1230, stop loss about here or maybe even higher actually, because it had to be like higher, because we have this order block that price could probably come to and retest. Even though there's no volume there, it's straight selling. So 1230, how would I manage that? Would I have been stopped out is a question. 1230, this one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, or price push up, push down, push up, push. Finally give me a relief. Stop loss would have been fine. And if I had the patience to just follow it like this, I would have been good. If I just followed just the candles themselves, besides that one, the ones with the wicks, I would have been fine. But yeah, I wasn't gonna let this candle here alone is 7 points. I'm not gonna let 7 points come back up to 0. Screw that. That's a lot of points. right? Like, see, it took one, two, three candles just to make up this 7 points, right? Like, it just took a while, and then this one I would have been fine with. From here to here, that's 2 points. I'm okay with that, but 7 points is a lot. I'm not gonna let this price fully reverse on me. Not doing those things again. Um, nice move, nice retest. Where was that? That was very good actually. Right here, retest. Price came back to it. Sheesh, price is so harsh. But this is a nice trade. 9 points. Came back to this and bounce. All right, so that's it for me for today. I'm gonna set up my. I'm gonna fill in my trade journal, and then review these in the morning like always. And that's it. Be back tomorrow morning for pre market. Um, consistently just looking for these, trying to be very um, greedy, I guess, with my trades. Like the minute I get a breathing room to move my stop loss to break even, I'm moving it right away, and then just looking for price to just move in my direction. The minute that we get to a location that looks like buyers should happen, I'm getting in right away, moving my stop loss to break even as quickly as I can. I'm not going to be lax, and then we'll also work on just letting the price go to level. That'll be the next thing. But right now, I'm going to be very aggressive with looking for the best volume areas, waiting for NQ and ES to match up, and VIX as much as possible. I definitely need about all three. I'm okay with sometimes VIX being somewhere else, but I need ES and NQ to be at specific levels that are confluent, that they have a better sense of bouncing off of. And today I had that with all three bouncing off of these high volume nodes that were marked prior to opening the charts, and also after the charts, before the market started. So those worked very well today. They worked yesterday as well, but I wasn't using NQ for the most part. Every time I want to look at NQ and look at ES, I end up just looking at one and getting overwhelmed with the plethora of information. But today felt more intact, more in sync with the market, felt more zen, um, and better patience, just waiting. As you can see, time wise, you know, first trade was at 11:08, and then the next trade was at 11:15, and then the next one was at 12:30, which I said 12:30 is usually something. 12:15 to 12:30 is usually when I see something. So um, either the market's going to go or not, you know, um, when it's at a level. So, and then we had some other trades prior to that set up that I missed, and I just waited until I got the next opportunity. So I think I did pretty well with managing the trades, managing my stop loss, and then being patient. Today was a very good day for me for that. All right, I am done. Be back tomorrow morning.